Hello, we are in a 2-week lockdown here in Sydney and I'm riding solo for this one. So I'm trying to stay as creative and busy as possible. Side note, excuse the hairs, it's lockdown hairs, don't judge me. This morning I woke up and I felt like baking. I have a ton of lemons from my neighbor's lemon tree, and some of them are starting to go a little bit funky. Originally I planned to make some lemon curd, but I couldn't help myself. So I ended up making this lemon meringue pie. I made mini ones, and so I filmed the process for you guys, and I'll pop the recipe in the comment section, so follow along. It's great to do in lockdown or just in general. It's a brown sugared shortbread crust with lemon curd and marshmallow frosting. I'm gonna enjoy this one, but I have 5 more and I just don't know what I'm gonna do with them. It's a lot of pie. Anyway, wish me luck wherever you are in the world. I hope you're safe and well, and if you're in a Sydney lockdown, all the best, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay, so we're going to start off by making the crust of the mini pies. You're going to need some butter and some brown sugar, some flour, some vanilla bean paste or vanilla essence, as well as rock salt. You're going to start off by wanting to cream the butter and the sugar. Make sure that when you're creaming the butter and the sugar that you stop your blender and scrape down the sides to make sure it all comes together, and add your vanilla and then your salt. Once you're done, you can start adding in your flour. Do this bit by bit. Don't add your flour all in at once because it'll literally smoke out your kitchen. And what I mean by that is that the flour will just go everywhere. Once it starts to come together, it'll form a crumbly type of mixture. When you get it to that consistency, pop it out onto your bench and roll the dough into a ball. Wrap it in some cling wrap, and then you're going to stick it in the fridge for about 30 minutes to set. In the meantime, while you've done this, get your oven ready and set that to about 180 degrees Celsius. I forgot my microphone, so I apologize if you hear any background noise, but I have music playing in the background. So enjoy. Now, I don't have any little pie rings, but I do have egg rings, so I decided to use these, and they've worked a treat. So I like to basically put butter on the inside of the ring so the pastry can come out nice and easy. And then once that's all done, I pop it onto some baking paper. Now here's a little trick. If you want the perfect circle, fold your baking paper into a square, and then from the point, fold to the edges. Once you've got a perfect little triangle, cut to size, and then when you unfold, you should have the perfect circle. When the dough's ready, get it out of the fridge and then just squish it into your little rings. Okay, make sure that you do it flat on the bottom and then mold it up to the sides of the rings. Sometimes it'll squish out underneath and come over the top. So what you need to do is just to grab a knife and then just shave it off. Squish, 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 squish. Once they're all squishy and done, you're ready to pop it into the oven, and you should bake for about 10 to 15 minutes or until golden brown. Now we're ready to make the lemon curd. You're going to need some lemons and lemon zest, sugar, butter, and egg yolks. Now, I don't have a double boiler, but if you have a double boiler, use this. What I'm using here is a stainless steel bowl, and I'm going to put some hot water in a saucepan and pop it over that. So I've just mixed all of my ingredients into the bowl, and then I'm going to pop it on the saucepan, and then I'm going to beat it for about 10 minutes until it thickens. Trust the process, it will take 10 minutes. It will take 10 solid minutes to come together. Once it starts to thicken, take it off the heat, and then you can start popping in your butter. The butter will actually melt from the heat alone. Keep whisking and whisking until it all comes together, and your lemon curd's pretty much ready then. All you'll need to do is get a very clean glass jar or a bowl and pour your lemon curd in there. You can pop it in and put some cling wrap over the top. Make sure the cling wrap touches the lemon curd, and when you pop it in the fridge, it'll start to thicken up. It's so delicious. Oh yeah, I tasted some here. It was great. Oh yeah, so we had some egg whites left over. So I decided to make a meringue to pop on the top. Well, it's more like a marshmallow frosting. So what you want to do is you want to grab your egg whites, pop in your sugar, some cream of tartar, and then blend together. You're going to pop that over boiling water, like a double boiler again, similar method, and whisk and heat up until the granulated sugar dissolves. Once that's dissolved, you take it off the heat and pop it into a blender here. Pop your vanilla essence in and then just whip to the gods. And it will come out the most fluffiest, amazing marshmallowy frosting you'll ever have. It's my favorite frosting because it's pure white and it tastes so good. Make sure you whip it until it forms the stiff peaks, like you would any meringue. You have to try this frosting. It is amazing. It's so good on cupcakes. You can pop it on a cake. It's just so good. Look at those peaks. Perfection. And so glossy and white. It's just such a pretty frosting. And once your tarts are baked, you can get your lemon curd, pop some in, and pipe on your frosting. And there you have it. You've got your little lemon meringue tarts. You can enjoy them for dessert, for afternoon tea, breakfast if you want to, but it's a great lockdown idea. And to be honest, I woke up and chose baking this morning, and here's the finished product. Let me know if you try it out. Make a comment in the comments, or if you have any questions about how to make these, or if you get stuck, shout out. Happy baking.